I'm delighted to welcome you here this afternoon and to thank you for helping us celebrate this most joyful occasion, the marriage of Sarah and Farid. Sarah is very conscientious and has worked incredibly hard to get where she is today, and it was therefore most fortunate that around that time she met Farid. We could tell from our conversations in the months after they met, and before we had met him, that he was a tremendous source of support. Having got to know Farid well over the last 3 years, we see how caring and supportive he is, and are most grateful to him for that. So Farid, I am delighted that you have married Sarah and that our families have come together. And Sarah, I'm so happy for you and proud of you. And when you were growing up, your mum took such great care of you, and I know that she was a great inspiration to you in many ways. I know that were she able to be here today, she would be so happy for you and proud of what you have achieved and what a wonderful young woman you have become. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask that you stand and drink a toast to the bride and groom.
Welcome everybody to St Mary's on this wonderful, wonderful day. This day when Sarah and Farid marry one another and make promises before God and before all of you. In the presence of God, Father, Son and Holy Spirit, we have come together to witness the marriage of Sarah and Farid, to pray for God's blessing upon them, to share in their joy and to celebrate their love. Marriage is a gift of God in creation, through which husband and wife may know the grace of God. It is given that as man and woman grow together in love and trust, they shall be united with one another in heart, body and mind.
And now faith, hope and love abide, these three, and the greatest of these is love. That is the word of the Lord.
Who is it that gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
I, Farid, take you, Sarah,
I, Sarah, take you, Farid,
to be my wife,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold, from this day forward,
for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish,
to death us do part, according to God's holy law.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
In the presence of God, I make this vow.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Farid and Sarah have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore I proclaim they are husband and wife.
So instead of wishing you a love that burns, I wish you a love like a river twists and turns. It changes and it flows. It's powerful and free, but it consistently finds its way back to the sea. And so like the water, I hope your love is ever growing, ever changing. I hope your love is powerful and free, and may you always find each other like a river finds the sea.
Honestly, it's so nice to see you all here. But ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful wife. Isn't she stunning? This marks 19 months now since I proposed to Sarah on the shores of a small Greek island called Poros. Each and every one of you, thank you so much for making the journey here. People traveling from all across the country, all across the world as well. Seeing all your faces here, it really warms both of our hearts. For me personally, the very first moment we met David and Claire, both of you put so much effort into actually making me feel welcomed into the family and being welcomed into the environment, to the point that I was already feeling like I was part of the family. I would also like to thank my beautiful parents as well, who I owe absolutely everything to. You've both worked tirelessly throughout me, my brother and sister's lives. We give everything for you and the amount of effort that you've put in.
So I've known Farid for about 19 years. We went to school together. But today, watching you by your side with your wife is such an amazing day for me to see this. And thank you so much for letting me be a part of that. Another thing that I've grown to admire about you, Farid, is how hardworking you are. You're someone who's driven and always determined to do well in everything you do. And you've made your parents so proud. And I feel like today is icing the cake with you marrying your beautiful wife, an amazing person, who is Sarah. Seeing you as Sarah showed me a side of you that I thought I'd never see. Someone who's more loving and dedicated than I ever known. And I know you'll be a great husband to Sarah. And Sarah, you're such a wonderful person, and I can see how happy you make Farid. And I know you bring the best out of him.
Your smile has brightened up my day. Those are the words that I first said to Sarah. I really stand by those words, and honestly, you make me the happiest man ever. Now, sadly, there are people that couldn't be here with us today, namely Sarah's dear mother. I wish I could have met her. From what Sarah's told me, she's a wonderful woman. I would have loved to be able to make her proud as well, and show her that I'm here to support you, to spend the rest of my life taking care of you.
And I've realized along the way that marriage is about teamwork, communication, love, and patience. It's about being each other's biggest supporters and each other's best friends. And I have no doubt that you two guys are going to have such an amazing lifetime together. So congratulations, guys. Right. So please, could everyone get ready for the newest couple in town, Mr. and Mrs. Kareem!
Breathe deep, love. Take your time. Hang on loosely as time flies. Through all of the laughs and every tear, I never would have thought we'd make it here. Please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone, my love. Remember, you're always enough. Hold on and never give up. You're never alone. Wherever this life goes, wherever this life goes, take heart, love, through the years. Live your life free of fear. Through all of the laughs and every tear, I never would have thought we'd make it here. Please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone, my love. Remember, you're always enough. Hold on and never give up. You're never alone. Wherever this life goes, please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone, my love. Remember, you're always enough. Hold on and never give up. You're never alone.